Happy 2023. Yes, when this review goes up, it will be 2023, the new year. The first review of the new year of 2023. And what am I looking at today? Well, the Jurassic World Dominion Dino Trackers Eocarcharia. If you're not familiar with Eocarcharia, it's a basal genus of Carcharodontosaurid from early Cretaceous Africa, I believe. It's a very early member of the family, and in fact, not much of it is known, which is probably why this restoration is very, very speculative. To give you an idea, most of our fossil remains consist of like about that part of the head, like the front of the head, and that's basically it. I'm not sure why Mattel decided to make an Eocarcharia figure, but while a lot of people complain about Mattel choosing such obscure genre in favor of much better ones, I actually don't mind this. I think it's cool that Mattel is willing to give more obscure dinosaurs a chance to shine. The figure is painted in this dark blue, light greenish blue with some more dark blue speckling down the back, and this sort of red, which they use for both the eye and the detailing of the feathering on the head. Yes, feathering. This figure is actually probably Mattel's most feathered, if I do believe. I don't remember any other figure they made being this heavily feathered. It is proto-feathers, like they are covering it in like those fur-like feathers that you see on basal theropods, which is probably for the best, as Carcharodontosaurids aren't known to have, like, branching bird-like feathers. But I'm not entirely sure why they decided to give Eocarcharia, a dinosaur that isn't known for feathering, feathers. It's like Ark Survival Evolved and its Megalosaurus. Like, why did they choose to give that feathering when there's no direct evidence? And before you say Scurimimus, I'm pretty sure that it was already known by that time that Scurimimus was actually a Silurisaurian, not a Megalosaur. So, there's that. Figure's actually not too bad looking, though Eocarcharia-esque, maybe. Like, it's very, very generic theropod with feathering, but then again, Eocarcharia isn't known from that many fossil remains, which does beg the question as to why they chose that specific genus in question, but I don't know. Oh, also, if you want the scan code, let the camera focus, it's right there. Pause the video if you want that. And you can go ahead and get it. Now, just like the Kronosaurus I reviewed last week, this guy is another electronic figure. There's another little switch here on the back, which if you rotate it... Definitely a little growly, to say the least. But again, not bad. This is definitely a gimmick that'll keep kids interested at the very least. Now, should you buy this figure? That's up to you. I bought this one because it looked interesting to me. Do I think it's bad? No, not at all. I think this is quite a decent little figure. But it is definitely lacking in the play variety. Basically, the only point that is articulated on it that fully works are the arms drawn ball joints. The head, because of the gimmick, you can't move the head without activating the sound gimmick, and it will snap back when you do. You can't open the mouth without activating the sound gimmick either, I don't think. In fact, it's really hard to open the mouth, actually, because of the overbite this guy has. The legs, well, they're capable of movement, but you're not really going to get many poses out of it, and the tail, like the very end of the tail can move. But as an actual toy, the biggest gimmick is, of course, the sound gimmick, which could work for some people. Some people may not like it, and that's definitely up to you. So if you aren't interested in this figure, then you can definitely skip on it, but I quite enjoyed this one.